Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Carlos and welcome to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Today I'll be reviewing the latest release from Paco Rabanne called Invictus Intense. The original Invictus was released in 2013. I never owned it, but I've smelled it on others. As a matter of fact, I went to visit Steven from Redolescence in Jersey, and when he picked me up at the train station, he was wearing it, and I got in and was like, whoa, it smells really nice. So I did smell on others, and I thought it was rather nice. The first flanker, Invictus Aqua, came out in January of this year, 2016, and I just never went and smelled it, and then by the time I got to smell it, 10,000 people had already reviewed it, so I just passed on it. I said, you know what, who wants to see 10,001 reviews on the same fragrance? So I just passed. The second flanker was released in December of 2016, just last week, Invictus Intense. I didn't even know about it. My friend Gabriel, who works at Macy's, he called me and he said, come on down, we got something new. I went and I picked it up and I brought it home. Good looking out, Gabriel. So I went to look for information on the product online. I couldn't find anything. It wasn't on Fragrantica. It was just added on Fragrantica Friday of this week, so I was able to find out a little bit more about Invictus Intense. Let's take a look at the packaging. Invictus Intense comes in a gray box with the Invictus logo. Nothing in the back there. Inside is the bottle, which is the same as the previous releases, that trophy looking thing, except the bottle is black instead of clear like the other versions. There's your spray, which I really don't care for the sprayer. It feels klutzy in my hand for some reason. This is a 1.7 ounce bottle, which goes for $70, and it also comes in a 3.4 ounce bottle for $93. And there's your presentation for Invictus Intense. In the previous packaging segment, I didn't show you that it says Invictus on the top there. So let's take a look at the notes. They are neroli oil, pepper, woods, malt, and salty black amber accord. Right off the bat, I'll tell you that if you're not an Invictus fan, then you probably won't care for this. But if you are, it just might work for you. I can't really discern different notes. What I get from it is a very bright and sweet opening. It projects for about an hour and a half, and then after that I get a synthetic woods vibe that wears close to the skin, and in the final hour it's just kind of clean and fresh smelling. Now, if you smell it up close, yes, it does smell synthetic, but diffused from your skin, it smells rather pleasant. Is it intense? No, it's definitely not intense, so I don't get that intense claim there. But I wore it to work, and I asked a few people what they thought. I went up to them and they were like, I can't smell that. When I walked away, they were like, oh, now I smell you. It smells good. So it has a trail. When I sprayed after lunch to respray, because I always do that when I bring my bottle to work and I finish lunch, I like to respritz and refresh. A few people said, it smells good. I like that. I like that. So it's definitely pleasant. It's easygoing. And the girls at work definitely dug it. So it's pretty simple. Nothing new and spectacular, but I wouldn't mind wearing this. And the only problem that I have is that it would probably get lost in my massive collection. Not that I'm bragging or anything, but there are so many other fragrances that I love and just would reach for much quicker than I would for this. So that's my thoughts on Invictus Intense. You know, when I hear intense, in my brain I think beast mode, but that's just not the case here. It smells good. If you're an everyday fragrance wearer who just wants something that smells good and the girls will like the way it smells on you, then this will work. I've smelled much worse in my life, trust me. I really wanted to shoot a video with the girls at work and get their opinions on this, but it was just too busy right before Christmas and I wasn't able to. I know how much you guys love Stephanie, so I plan to get together with her later this week and we'll do a little chat on this baby right here. But for now, I have a sample that I'd love to give away. I got it from Macy's when I bought this. It's only half full for whatever reason, but that's how I got it. So yeah, for one lucky subscriber, all you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, like and share this video, then leave one comment down below with what your favorite Invictus version is. Invictus, Invictus Aqua, or this one if you've tried it. Alright you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. Take care, and I'll see you at the next review. The original Invictus was released in 2013. I never bought a bottle or owned it or anything. The second flanker was released just last week. The second flanker, Invictus Intense, was released just last week. I didn't know about it, but my friend Gabriel, who works at Macy's, he called me up and he said we got something in. I went over the second flanker, The second flanker, again with the... with the sprayer. Oh god. I got some Unsel's. It smells woody-ish. I can't. A bright and sweet opening, which projects for about an hour and a half. After that, it gets close. A very bright and sweet opening, which is pretty projective. Projective? All you have to do is subscribe. When I think of intent, oh god. When I think of intent,